All right, so it says we're live. I'm just trying to, I got my 4K camera versus the MacBook. I wanted to make sure we were connected to the right one. So here in a little bit, it takes about 20, 25 seconds. I always state the same exact thing. Once YouTube lets you guys know that we're live, it'll take a little bit. Start commenting, give a thumbs up, something like that, just to let me know the channel is actually live and that everything's working good. I'll wait for YouTube to shoot it out to the old world out here, I guess you could say. Just give me a thumbs up, drop a comment real quick, guys, and let me know. Okay, I'm starting to see some thumbs up coming in. Here we go. Here we go. I think we're going to be okay. I'm checking all my connections. Oh, let's see. Let's see. What time is it? I'm on Eastern Standard Time. It's 5:20 Eastern Standard Time. It's Saturday. Right, here comes some. What's up, Dan's Lawn and Snow? How are you? Hector, hello. Junior, hello. Tahoe, what's Teo? King, Doris, RQ dude, Ian. Everybody saying it's good. What's up from Virginia? How's everybody doing? All right, there the comments just took off on me. So I think everything is good. Yeah, holy neon. The sun is like right here in this baby. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit. It'll bring it, try to bring it down a little bit for you. Let me see. Got the computer in front of the camera here. 1 second. Try to make some adjustments. Yeah, definitely bright. Let me see if I can change the. Nope, that doesn't change much on there. Just gonna have to deal with the brightness, I guess. I guess I didn't think about that, but I had to be dressed up for today a little bit. So, yeah. Anyways, hello from the UK. Hello, hello. What's up from Texas? How's it going, Billy? Doing good, Joy. Appreciate that. What's up, Florida? Demetrius. Kansas is in the house. What's up, Kyle? Greenville, South Carolina. How you doing, Thomas? Hi, Robert. Grayson. Adventures with Grayson. He's from Ohio. We should all go outside and do the rain dance, right? It's starting to dry up here a bit again. Jeremy B said, get it together, yo. Sorry, man, I'm trying. The sun's just like, I even tried to block it off. Like it's super bright right now. Oh, well. Give me 1 second. No, that ain't going to work. I was going to say I could put something else up higher, but yeah, we'll just have to kind of deal with it here, I think. What's up, Marilyn? What are we up to? We're currently waiting on guests to get here in a little bit. Probably got about an hour or so. Tiki, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, guys.
They said I'm really bright.
You are very bright.
Yeah, that sun's boom right through that window.
I'm outside tending to my orchids. I got to trim them down. All the flowers have died on them, so I trim them down and get the new growth. That's my favorite flower is an orchid.
Anything else, TQ?
No, have a great day. I'll pop in.
So anyways, we're just kind of enjoying the day. You guys will see in tomorrow's video, it'll be a combination of 2 days. Some really exciting stuff, some new, I guess, news coming for you guys. But we got guests, like I said. Mike Nussbaum and his family are coming over for dinner. We're going to hang out and just enjoy the evening. No video tonight. This is going to be the video. And we're smoking some meat. We have not used the Traeger at all this year, other than maybe like one time, possibly early spring. So finally now a softball over for Miley and baseball wound down for Sean. We're able to actually enjoy a Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. So we are yeah, we're smoking some ribs and going to enjoy the evening with friends and finally have a relaxing evening. Hello from Montana, Florida, Washington State. Hello, Scott out in Washington. Puerto Rico's in the house. What are the prices for the GIE tickets? Logan asked. Right now, they're currently $20, and it's called the Equip Expo now. They're not going by the GIE anymore. It's going by the Equip Expo. And if you guys do go to their website and purchase tickets, you can type in Spencer, and that'll actually save you 10%. So you can get them for $10 right now. And that is an affiliate link. I will get a small kickback. Just have to tell you that by the law. So just so you know, don't wait until the day of to buy them. If you wait until the day of, you're going to probably pay close to $100. So get them early if you're going to go. We will be there this year. And like I said, this may possibly be our last year that we're there. Nothing against anybody or anything. We've already discussed that on video. I'm not going to go back over it again, but simply changes have been made to the children's policy. And you guys know we are a family channel and family oriented, and we can no longer take one of our 2 children. So we've already discussed that. Until changes are made, this is going to be our last one at the GIE. Now, with that being said, we have been approached by another farm and garden, I guess you could say, organization that is really up and coming and looking to do big things. You want to say hi to everybody, Sean?
Hi.
Did you like going to come here real quick. Did you like going to the GIE Expo last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing?
The bouncy house.
The bouncy house? Okay. I don't remember a bouncy house, bro.
Whatever.
Okay. Whatever you're talking about. I think we took them to another place that had a bouncy house, but yeah, it was all part of the whole trip. But let me check my connections here. I think we're good still. But anyways, I found a spam Spencer Lawn Care comment on your last video. I reported it. Thank you for that. If you guys ever see those ones that say like Telegram or call this number, please just report them as spam and scam and get them taken care of. Are we hiring? Currently, we're kind of in like a holding phase. We are hiring. We are always hiring, but for specific things. So we're at a weird point of the year here, coming into fall. If we were to hire somebody, they would have to have snow removal abilities, I guess you could say. Did an interview with a guy over the phone the other day, and simply he didn't have a driver's license. And we're finding that very common this year. A lot of people just don't have driver's license right now. Ted said, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Oh, man, I miss Myrtle Beach. The boardwalk, the Lookout, the new restaurant. The Lookout's really cool if you guys get a chance to go there. They have I don't remember the exact name of it, but they have like an arts area now outside with these like big dome balls and swings with clouds over them that shoot lightning bolts and stuff. Really, really cool. Love Myrtle Beach. Hopefully we can get down there again this year. Can you believe that there are countries out in the world without any SINGE lawn care company? I'm not sure what that means, bud. Ian said, what made you choose Stihl or Toro? We've had Echo. Nothing wrong with Echo. Nothing wrong with Husqvarna. Simply, we chose what was easiest at our dealership, and Stihl's a reputable brand. And Schleyboz, man, Schleyboz is phenomenal. So easy sell for Toro. We've been using Toro forever. We started off with the business with a Toro time cutter as our first zero turn. And Schleyboz and Toro just make it an easy sell, honestly. That's why we choose them. Anyways, I wanted to hop in real quick in case you came in just for simply the title and talk a little bit about, the recession. So they released the numbers the other day, and the second quarter didn't look as good. And pretty much from the way they say it, if you have 2 consecutive that are not good, you're pretty much in a recession. So recession's here. I think we've all kind of felt like the recession was here. Nobody just really wants to, I guess, own up to it or whatever. But with that being said, I started Spencer Lawn Care. During the last recession. Okay. So it was just a tough time, but I want to get into this because I think there's some really hot topics and things that you can pick and choose from here for lawn care landscapers out there moving forward through this recession, depending on how deep it goes and how the government tries to help out or hurt or whatever. This is what we found during the last recession that could maybe help you guys and gals out there. So what we found is landscaping started to pull back. Okay. We didn't get the calls for landscaping jobs. People were a lot more tighter on their prices for landscaping. They were a lot more tighter on doing those odd and end like hedge trimming jobs and gutter clean outs back then, pressure washing, anything like that. If it wasn't an absolute necessity, they were kind of pulling back a little bit. You're probably going to see this a lot with like the hardscape community and stuff. Maybe not right at the get-go here, because a lot of these guys and gals have had work booked up for a year, 2 years. I mean, no joke. We talk with these companies all the time. A lot of them are booked out a year and two from right now. Okay. So hopefully that'll kind of get them through. Maybe during that same period, they'll see a little backtrack, but they'll be able to plan and work forward. And you can plan and work forward going into this thing and coming out of it. Hopefully it gets over with quickly. So with that being said, the lawn care will stay, guys. Now, you might get customers that are a little bit, I guess, stringent because inflation's through the roof. People are going to pull back. They're going to try to save where they can. They'll try to go to bi-weekly. They'll try to nitpick here and there what they need done. And they're going to try to get the absolute cheapest price they possibly can. With that being said, you might have to do a little bit of price adjustment, okay, to possibly keep a customer, that's been with your company for a while. I'm not saying that's absolutely going to happen because, some customers, they're just, they're going to be okay. Everybody's going to be different. You're going to have people that it's not really going to affect. You're going to have people that it affects a little bit, but they'll still be okay and be able to get by. And then you're going to have the people that, it's really going to take a toll on. And those people are already being smacked as it is with food prices, gas prices, you name it. Everything is just absolutely through the roof. So you'll have to reevaluate each and every one of your customers individually. But will we all survive? Absolutely. We're all going to survive. We're all going to get through it. You might want to just start watching what you're spending money on, maybe pull back a little bit on certain things, save a little bit more where you can. And it's just going to be what it is. You're maybe not going to buy that new piece of equipment next year unless it's an absolute necessity. Maybe you think you can get another year out of your used piece of equipment, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So will we all survive? Absolutely. Recessions are going to happen. They come, they go. We hope it won't be too bad. This one, me personally, not fear-mongering whatsoever. I feel as we work through this one here, it's going to get pretty bad here for a while. And I only say that because I went to go get bacon, and this was last week. And I like bacon a lot. But I looked at the pack of bacon, just, like a 1 pound pack of bacon, and it was $9.99. Now, I normally, if it was like $6, $5, whatever, I'd be all over it. But $9.99 for a pound of bacon, I just put it back. And I simply said, you know what? Forget it. I'll just move on. It's not that big of a deal. So you'll pick and you'll choose things that are a necessity to you and to your business. And that's exactly what your customers are going to do as well. Okay. They're going to say, hey, do I really need to get the carpet cleaned this year? Or do I need to get the lawn care done this year? Or do I need to get the new car this year? Or do I need to pay my house payment this year? Those are the choices that people in the real world are going to have to make. Okay. Lawn care is definitely going to have to happen only because now you have HOAs and you have counties and state regulations and all this crazy stuff where they force people to mow their lawns. And I was reading an article this morning that this is California, for example. California, 50% of the people that live in California have a lawn care company, okay, a lawn care service provider. And the article was talking about how they were forcing those companies to go to battery. And they're like, oh, we're giving them all these subsidies to offset the price of equipment and yada, yada, yada. And then they talk to some senator or whatever. And really what it came down to is you were saving about $15 on each one of those pieces of equipment. So if you had to buy it in a battery operated electric backpack blower for $1,500, you were saving $15. So the subsidies are kind of ridiculous and a bit embarrassing on my end. And if they're forcing you like they're doing out in California, for one, it's just insane that they can force you to do that altogether. Sorry, I thought I grabbed a regular Dr. Pepper. It's a 0. You shouldn't be forced into anything, especially as a business. And the simple fact is that same article, everything's about green, saving the environment and this and that. And I'm all for saving the environment where we can. But in that same exact article, they were talking about landscapers and how only all the landscapers in the state of California will only save 0.66 of 1% of the overall emissions. Okay. 0.66. They said the real problem is the semis, the trucks, the trailer, or the cars, this and that make up like 400%. Okay. So this very micro minimal business, this little speck, the lawn care industry that they're forcing to have to change for 0.66% compared to the overall everybody that they're not forcing to go to battery. They're not forcing everybody who has a car to go battery because they couldn't afford it. But us as small business owners, they're forcing that upon. And one of the governors, senators, whatever it was, I don't even remember, some bigwig or whatever, he's like, we can't force it upon them 100% nationwide because, they were basically saying like we're a non-skilled trade, which I agree. We're not a skilled trade in the lawn care side of things, but that we employ a large majority of immigrants and stuff in the country. And that these people will be affected negatively if they force us all to go to battery or electric equipment, however you want to state it. So with that being said, they weren't worried really in the back end about the environment. They were worried about, the people that were going to make them money, tax dollars and this and that. And that's what it all comes down to at the end of the day, unfortunately. It's always about the money at the end of the day. Do they really care about the environment? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right. So, yeah, I just wanted to touch base with that, with the whole recession thing. We've had 2 quarters now that are absolutely horrible. And, yeah, are we in a recession? By their own definition, yes, we are in a recession. Will we all survive? Absolutely. We all will survive. We're just going to have to pick and choose. So I just wanted to make sure we covered that topic of the video. If you guys have any comments you want to add to that, let's go. And I'll answer some more of your questions. Let me scroll back up through here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Cincinnati, Wisconsin. No, TQ didn't change her color of her nails yet. Hello from Colorado, where we have Kentucky bluegrass. Kentucky bluegrass is a very popular grass seed and a beautiful grass seed. That stuff stripes up phenomenal. You can have just a little bit in a lawn. A lot of our lawns have a ton of weeds in them, but you just get a little bit of good grass seed in there, and yeah, you can lay a nice stripe. Doing good, Kubota Crazy. Hello from New Brunswick, Canada. Hello, DL Farms. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee in the house. I've heard really good things about there. Might take a vacation to Pigeon Forge sometime. Demetrius said they finally got a dry day. Northeastern Colorado's in the house. Portage, Wisconsin. Montana, Florida. All of you guys in here, all over the place. Saskatchewan. Hello, Jim. Wilmore, Minnesota, Atlanta. I use the Still FS56 RC after 2 years of ownership. It's a beast. I've even named it the Beast. Awesome. Did you sell the X Mark? No, I did not. So I'll probably talk about that a little bit in tomorrow's video. But since you guys are here, the gentleman was supposed to be here bright and early this morning. I woke up to a message saying, hey, I saw your video. I had to cancel. I can't make it. And he lives here in Ohio, so it's not a big deal. But he canceled on me. So not a big deal. I did tell him I was no longer going to hold it, though. But in tomorrow's video, we're going to list it up for sale. The first person that brings me $13,000 cash money, they're going to get it. And that's a great unit and a great deal. My dealership, Schleyboss, told me not to take anything less than 14. So just so you guys know. I will be camping by this time next week. Sean Guess said Ohio in the house. Nebraska's in the house. And I'll tell you what, camping sounds really nice right now. I'll give you 10 grand for the X Mark. No, thank you. To give you an example, my dealership offered me 12. But he said I would be dumb to take it, so I didn't take it. Can I say anything about Lathan? No, I cannot. Only thing I'll say is he no longer works for Spencer Lawn Care. We wish him nothing but the best, and that's that. Going to watch any of the balloons tonight in Jackson Township? No, Caleb, we're not. TQ was actually at Sam's last night for a little bit and doing some school shopping with the kids, and they saw like the balloon liftoff. But yeah, I know the big ones tonight. It's a Hall of Fame week coming up here for any of you guys and gals that don't know. We live near the Pro Football Hall of Fame where the NFL does their enshrinement. All the NFL players come into town. They do a big parade for everyone. It's a really, really nice event and a really, really cool week around here, to be honest with you. Just having those folks in the neighborhood for a week or 2 weeks, every year just really revitalizes the area for a little bit. I wish I lived local to you, Tyler said, so I could work for you. Atlanta, Georgia. Abigail said, how can she apply? You can send an email, Abigail. Spencer Lawn Care, Spencer's what is it? I don't even know my own email. I don't handle the emails anymore, guys. Spencer's LC84@gmail.com. So Tisha filters them, and then I get the good stuff. But just mark like something on there. Did you sell the X Mark? I just went over that. No, the gentleman canceled this morning bright and early. I woke up to his message. He actually messaged me at 1 o'clock in the morning. He said, hey, I saw your video. Unfortunately, I am not going to make it. How are you doing? Just finished mowing and trimming my in-laws' yard and tuned in. Well, thank you, Bruce. That's awesome. I actually just got done mowing my own yard twice this week. I literally took maybe like an 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch off of it today. Travis Curry, Spencer Lawn Care. Did you and TQ get pictures? I colored you a few months ago. We get a lot of mail. I think I remember some colored pictures possibly. So I'm going to say yes. I'm trying to remember. We get a lot of mail, guys. I mean, a lot of mail. Our P.O. box every week. And it's really cool. I mean, really cool. We get some phenomenal things sent to us. Candies from all over the world. We have a lot of military members that send us stuff from all over, which is really cool as well. They'll send like patches and like different country stuff, like currency. Did we get some pictures, babe? TQ is looking through our fan mail real quick. So hold on a second here. We keep it all in a big like crate. Were you watching the live, honey?
Maybe.
TQ was watching the live, so she was like,
I maybe was.
I'm sure I know we probably got them. If you sent them, we definitely got them. Just like for example, I don't know. I just literally had it here. Anyways, a gentleman sent me, were these pictures?
Sorry, it's the
It's
lighting.
this one up here. Pretty cool. Very cool. Got some talent there, buddy. Look at that.
Yep, I have them here.
Those are really cool.
They are really nice.
So yeah, we most of the time, like if it's like a letter or whatever, you know, and it's something very sentimental, we hold on to it, guys. Just simply, it's cool, you know. If you're ever having like a off day or whatever. Did you see where that book went, honey?
I put it back here on the shelf.
Okay, so back on my bookshelf of books, a gentleman wrote. He's an author, and he wrote a book, and he mailed us this one. So we just got this one as well. World War III. And it says, America's Division, Will It Be the Downfall by Matthew Marcellus. I haven't had a chance to read it just yet, but I mean, just check this out, guys. I mean, this is phenomenal. Subscribers out there are authors writing books, and they'll mail this to us. And it had a great letter with it as well. The letter's in here still. So the letter's in here. Letters in here, and I hold on to all of this stuff. We are not your average, we're not your average social media folks, okay? We take everything to heart. We don't take anything for granted. If you guys remember, the Atwoods just sent us this one as well. The paracord projects with all the paracord and stuff. We are very, very blessed, but please don't ever think we take this stuff for granted. And as you guys will see over the next couple weeks, we have a video lined up, and it's going to be a series of these videos, and I'm not going to give away too much, but it's going to be really, really cool. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I don't even want to hint at it because it's going to be really, really cool. What all happens at the GIE? So the Equip Expo, it's the place to be for the green industry. A little bit of hardscape. All the new equipment for like next year will be there. So all the companies, Toro, Exmark, Bobcat, you know, Wright, all these companies, if they have anything cool that's coming out for 2023, they bring it to the GIE/Equip Expo in October down in Louisville, Kentucky. And it's about like a 2-3 day event, and they put all the new stuff on display. So it's kind of like, you know, when the car dealerships or the car companies come to your area and they have like the local car or the big car show for the year displaying next year's models. Same thing for the Equip Expo. They're going to show off and they're going to highlight things to come, and you can test it out in the demo area as long as you're now 16 years or older with a driver's license. And you can get into the event if you're 12 and older. If you're 12 and under, you're no longer allowed to go, unfortunately. But yeah, that's just a very, very small part of everything that's there. I mean, you're going to have probably every social media influencer, if they're doing anything in the green industry, hardscape industry, snow removal industry here on social media, whether that via TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Everybody goes to this event for different reasons. So that's just a small part of it. And yeah, I mean, you can't take it all in 2 to 3 days. If you want to go, though, like I already stated at the beginning of the video, you can go to the Equip Expo website, get your tickets now. They're $20. If you use code Spencer, it'll save you $10, which is an affiliate link, obviously. And yeah, you get them for $10. Don't wait till the day of. I think early bird purchases until September. Let me check for you guys. I think it's still September. Equip Expo. Let me check for the early bird registration. So it's the 18th through the 21st this year, October, in Louisville, Kentucky. I was trying to see when register now. So I don't see when early bird access goes away, but I guarantee it's probably September. Yeah, I don't know exactly when, but I mean this. If you just go to equipexpo.com or equipexposition.com, you'll see. I mean, there's everything there. It's really, really cool, guys. There's an outside demo area for all kinds of things from skid steers to UTVs, any kind of mower you could possibly want to use, trimmers, chainsaws. And yeah, indoors is more like chill out, hang out, have yourself a drink, talk with the dealers, the representatives of all their companies. You'll have Kawasaki there, Kohler engines will be there. Everybody will be there. If they're in the green industry, snow industry, landscape industry, they're going to be there. And if they're not there, they're crazy for not being there. Thank you, Daryl, for the super chat. I don't know where it went, but I saw it for like a split second. I'm really far behind here. Daryl Moore. I'm guessing you're overseas. Abigail said it cost her $200 to fill her diesel dually today. How you doing, Abigail? $200. With the old relic garage and landscaping said, with my fuel price savings this year, I can change your mind on battery equipment. I don't need my mind changed, honestly. All of the companies have put out their statistics on the battery stuff, and they've broken their own equipment down for battery operations. This is not stuff that we haven't researched. Trust me, being in this business, we're always looking to save a nickel. Okay, even the companies say right now everything's just pretty much break even. You're not going to save any money using gas powered or battery. It's a clean cut break even from what they said. Now, what they hope and plan is the battery side of it, as this technology becomes more advanced and more popular, that price will start coming down, which will then offset the fuel equipment and stuff like that versus the battery stuff, which I do believe will happen eventually. Just like, just like right here, flat screen TVs. Okay, if you were around back in the day, the early 2000s, roughly, when flat screen TVs came out, the first flat screen TV I ever bought, which was, what the heck did they even call it? Like plasma or something? There was plasma and then LCD or vice versa. I don't even remember now. It's been so long. But one was better than the other, but they were both really expensive. And like that TV, my TV in there, that's a 70 inch. I don't even remember. That TV I think I got for under $1,000. For example, my first one that I got was like a 48 inch back in like the early 2000s, maybe a 50 inch. And I think I paid like $3,300 for it. I financed it. It was a horrible decision back then. But that's just to go, an example. You can go into Walmart now and buy an 80-inch TV for like $500. I mean, this stuff is just ridiculous. With that being said, though, those TVs are also known to only last 2 to 3 years at top. So that you're going to get a downside to that as well. But yeah, I guess to answer your question, I would love to, see your savings there versus what the actual companies that are putting these products out are saying. Because, I mean, they're saying is you're not saving anything right now. You're just breaking even. But they do have a long-term goal as well. Andy, our day was phenomenal. I mean, really good day. If you guys caught the Instagram, if you follow us on Spencer Lawn Care on Instagram, Cameron from the Lawn Care Life in Missouri, he was coming through this area. He came and bought a used piece of Ventrac equipment in the area, and he messaged, and we went to breakfast and just hung out for a few hours and chit-chatted it up. I hadn't seen him since the last GIE, and then before that would have been like the Toro event last year. So it's always really cool when people pass through the area. If they hit us up, we'll always do a breakfast or lunch or something and take a few hours and catch up. He was wanting to know if he could work with us today, but we're not working today. So yeah, that was kind of cool. We hung out with Cameron and just caught up on stuff. And then now we're just in the waiting process for our friends to get here. And then We're going to have dinner and just relax for the evening. You're not an economist. You can't declare a recession, Rob said. Rob, I did not declare a recession. I'm simply stating what our own government states as a recession. And yeah, if you just caught the last couple of days, second quarter, not good. And by their own definition, we're in a recession. That's not me. Doesn't hurt me either way, whatever. But one second here, I got a text. But yeah, that's not me declaring any kind of recession. I never once said it. Do I think we're in one? Absolutely, I think we're in one, but I'm not declaring anything. Thank God we needed the recession greatly. It's the only way to get housing/rent costs under control. Yeah, I don't know. I disagree with that a little bit. It's all about supply and demand, guys. Supply and demand. And right now, our own country are allowing other countries to buy American stuff with no regard. I mean, you can do the research, guys. There are companies literally buying up housing and stuff and just sitting on it. They have no intentions of putting people into it or renting them out. They're just simply sitting on this stuff. Just like the other day, I was reading, a big portion, I think it was Iowa or something. They sold all this acreage to China. And it's like, why are we allowing other countries to buy our land? You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense. I think if I tried to call up China, was like, hey, I want to buy land in your country, I think they would tell me to get gone. You know what I'm saying? And this isn't a knock on China whatsoever. I mean, I guess if they have, intentions of doing something here in the United States, building or whatever, it is what it is. But I don't see many other countries just sitting here like, hey, come in and buy up our land and you're from another country. I think you should have to be a U.S. citizen for one, but that's a whole different other topic and a whole other avenue to go down. But there's a lot of stuff that's affecting the housing market for sure. And it's just not one or two little things, I guess you could say. But me personally, I don't think going into a recession is going to affect the housing market right now. 2 years from now, I think it could. Catherine said, so many jobs are making people take the bioweapon shot. Why are people forced to take a shot or the PCR test? Yeah, that's a whole nother topic we can go into as well. Do what you want to do, and I guess that's that. Don't allow anybody to force you to do anything you don't want to do. I don't care what the job is. I would walk away from everything before I'd allow somebody to force me into something I don't want to do, or something that goes completely against my religion or anything like that. How old do you think is a good age to start a lawn care company? I mean, you can start learning about it at any age, actually starting a company, like having your own LLC or anything like that with insurance, you're probably going to have to be 18 just to be a legal adult. But there's tons of things you can do in that time period beforehand, learning, working for other landscapers, and just saving your money, buying equipment, push mowing stuff on the side, mowing stuff on the side, until you get to that part where you can actually start it. Yeah, somebody said you'll have to be older than 18. Turf Junkie, Sean, you are a great resource for the lawn care industry. I enjoy watching y'all when I can. If you get a chance, check out our channel. We just got it up and going early this year. I'll definitely check it out there, Turf Junkies. If any of you guys are interested in it as well, go check out the Turf Junkies. I run a Milwaukee battery-powered weed eater. Works great for small lawns. Yeah, like I said in yesterday's video, guys, the trimmers and stuff, if you have a certain criteria of lawns, small lawns, stuff like that, can you absolutely use the battery stuff and will it work? Absolutely. But for bigger stuff, doing multiple jobs a day, every demographic's different. Every properties are different. For us personally, they're just not to where we need them to be yet. Will the twills come with the X mark? That's a potential. That's a potential. Dang, Caleb, you spamming my stuff over here, bro. The recession's here in northern Indiana for sure. RV industry has slowed. Gas prices are too high. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing too. Like your area, I got to turn this on, bud. The sun's changing on me. Your area might not be affected just yet from what they're deeming a recession. Let me reiterate as well, this is not me telling you that we're 100% in a recession. I'm telling you I think we are, but I'm also saying I'm not predicting anything. Okay, it doesn't matter regardless if I sit here and say, yeah, we're 100% in a recession, or maybe we're in a recession. It does not matter, guys. At the end of the day, everybody's going to be a little different. And some people are never going to know we went into a recession. Some people, we've probably been in a recession for a year or two now. It's just all different and different everywhere. Jeff Means, I just saw Brian's lawn care. There was a 16-year-old in there. He's way bigger than you and TQ. That's lawn care and snow removal. That's perfectly fine. We're not competing with anybody. I don't know his numbers. I don't know what you're deeming bigger. And also, we have 5 businesses. We don't just have lawn care and landscaping and snow removal. We have 5 businesses total. Most of those you do not even know about. So one of those is in the background, and it will be brought to light eventually. But yeah, I mean, I'm not out here competing with anybody. I compete with ourselves. And I wish whoever the 16-year-old kid is, wish him nothing but the best. And you have to understand as well, a 16-year-old kid doesn't have the responsibilities that TQ and myself have, like a house, cars, I mean, just a million different things. Feeding 2 children, insurance, you name it, health insurance. There's a lot of demographics there. So could a 16-year-old kid that has no, I guess responsibilities outside of his business, could he do better? Absolutely. I know a local kid here that's, I shouldn't even say a kid. He's a young guy. And actually, man, I meant to message him and I totally forgot. That actually reminded me. But anyways, he is 21 and he's like 5 times bigger than us. But he'll self-admit it. He'll tell you, I live at home. Like, I can take everything that I make and put it right back into the company. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we can't do that. We have other things we have to take care of. Shoot, my air conditioner went out this year. That was $5,000. What else broke around here? We had to fix the roof that was leaking. That was another $4,000. I mean, life, guys. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm upset because a 16-year-old that Brian interviewed is doing better than us. I mean, good for him. That's phenomenal. And it should motivate you that you can do it as well. I mean, that's just is what it is. I've been using the same blade on my push mower since I bought it 1 or 2 years ago. Yeah, you probably should sharpen that or at least change it out. You'll remember just how great your mower was. Oh, man, I can't believe I forgot to message this dude. One second here. Yo, man, meant to message you yesterday and totally forgot. We are cooking ribs, and I'm live right now on YouTube as well. If you and your lady would like to come over, enjoy some dinner, and hang out, come on over. I can't believe I forgot to do that. That was goofy of me. All right. Life ain't cheap. Ain't that the truth? Gas in West Tennessee is $3.50 to $3.79. Came down a little bit here as well. I think we're $3.89 it was this morning. Came down a little bit, but I'm not writing home about it just yet. The Venturine Helton said, why do you keep the other businesses in the background? I really enjoy the business stuff that you all share. Simply, this one's just not ready to come to light just yet. So it will. It's been a lot longer process than what I ever imagined. And I'll say Cove had a lot to do with that. When we had first started this business, was literally probably 3 months before the whole Cove era kicked off in 1920, whatever it's been now. So that pushed it back a year immediately. And we had sank a ton of money into this venture. And yeah, so this past year, we kind of got it going in the right direction. We had one copyright infringement that we had to deal with. And then we got that all worked through. And yeah, just moving forward, it takes a lot of time. It was an unknown copyright and it never got to like the legal process, but just simply we sent in to get our patent, and they came back with somebody had already patented a part of that. So with that being said, we had to redesign, which isn't cheap. We focused a lot of time into something else as well, and that didn't work out with that company. So we ended up pulling away from that company, and now we're in search for another company. So yeah, just a lot of stuff behind the scenes that's not ready to be brought to light. Trying to figure out where my comments are. Diesel's about $1 more. Yeah, diesel. Yeah. $3.50 in Kentucky. Michael Morrison, how many hours on the Toro grandstands? We just checked yesterday, 387 on one, and the new one this year was like 150 something. Nala, get down. Get down. 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 Nala, down. And then the other one, I'm not sure of. It's not here currently. I'm assuming that one's probably around the 350-ish, 400-hour mark. What are the name brand pants you wear? So I just actually bought new ones. Oh, I had a pair sitting here. TQ took them. But yeah, I get them from Walmart. Babe, are my pants a Wrangler? Never mind. She just walked out. Give me 1 second. I'll go get a pair. Get down. Put her in the cage, babe. So just bought these new ones, and TQ just picks them up at Walmart. Let me see if I can get the light to work with us here. So they're just a Wrangler. Oh man, it ain't gonna really pick it up much. See if I can block out some of the light. So they're just made by Wrangler, okay? And I'll read off to you. They're Comfort Flex waistband with utility pockets, and the best thing that I like about them is they have a wicking quick dry fabric, okay? So I'll give you an example. If TQ trims with her blue jeans, she gets covered in grass cakes to them. And if I do that, it literally almost falls off. Or you might just have to lightly brush it, and it'll be as if it was never on the pants. All right, sun went away for a second. Let's see if we can get it done. There you go. That's what you want to get. And I think I didn't buy these ones. TQ picked them up. I don't see a price on them. But the last time I bought them, they were like 20 bucks. So they're probably like 22 to 25 maybe now. But they work really well, guys. I've been buying those things for years. We did just have Cujo send us some new ones. And simply the size that they sent me was way too big to even wear, so I couldn't wear them. Oh, where are my comments? Is your mower from when you hit the asphalt? Is your mower okay from when you hit the asphalt? So we went over that in the video. It bent the blade up pretty bad. I removed the blade, I think, in the last video, or maybe the one before that. But yeah, it destroyed the blade. I knew as soon as I hit it. Like if you hit something and like little pieces come out, but the overall clunk is there, you just kind of know. And then when I spun around, I saw that gouge in the yard. I'm like, yep, that's a bent blade. When times get hard, the first thing people cut back on are outside yard improvements. Absolutely. But the lawns are still going to need mowed. Like I went over earlier, yeah, they may cut back on, maybe mulching, maybe cut back on some fertilizing. But overall, they're still going to have the lawn mowed. So maybe you have to do some more mowing versus landscaping. And from what I've heard from a lot of folks, they'd probably enjoy that little bit of break right now because the labor side of things is pretty darn tight, especially in our area. Did we sell the dump trailer? Frank asked. No. So Frank, I put it up for sale on the video, and then my buddy messaged me and he said, hey, those panels that they built that out of, he's like, have you checked the prices on them? So I started looking into it, and simply we had almost 30 grand into that whole trailer setup for the debris loader, the Billy Goat debris loader, the dump trailer, and then the custom fabrication to do the box enclosure and everything. We had almost 30 grand. Well, for me to now build that would be almost $45,000. So I originally was going to sell it for 25. We were going to buy this dump truck. I think I went over this in a video a day or two afterwards as well. I was going to buy a dump truck off of a guy, and I was actually going to rebuild another box on that dump truck. And simply, it would just been stupid of me. I mean, really, really stupid of us. So we took it down. We're not selling it anymore. We're going to continue using it. Maybe prices come back down at some point. But even like our dump trailer, we went to Indiana and picked it up because they couldn't ship during COVID. And I think we paid $87. That thing is like almost 11 grand now for a dump trailer. And that doesn't include whatever we bought the Billy Goat for almost 9,000. And oh man, how much were they? I think now they're well over 10. I mean, well over 10. So everything has went up in price. So it wouldn't have been a smart move to sell it. And I had full offers. I was selling it for 25,000. I literally had multiple emails from people saying, hey, I'll bring you 25 right now. I'll bring you 25 right now. Why are you an LLC over S Corp? Planning on starting my business early next year. That's all just personal preference. There's, if you can do an S Corp, do an S Corp. I started off as a sole proprietor, and then we changed over to an LLC, and it was the better move, I guess, for the business at the time. I mean, that's kind of a hard question. That's all more personal of what you plan to do with your business, and I guess long term. So everything is under the umbrella of Spencer Lawn Care LLC. And then we have Spencer Media, which is the YouTube social media stuff. We have Spencer Storage Solutions LLC. Going to leave the other one off for now. And then, it's all personal preference. All personal preference. Teddy and Nala are so cute. Thank you. Nala has started her girl thing for the first time ever. So yeah, we got to kind of every now and then she's trying to get up on furniture and stuff, and we're like trying to make sure she's taking care of herself. And yeah, is the chat still working? Chat's working on my end. Valerie says, I've gotten so many compliments on my yard since I've been utilizing some of the things I learned from you guys. Looks better than when my husband was doing it. Oh, make sure your husband's not watching this, Valerie. That's awesome, though. I'm glad you can pick up some tips and tricks. And, we do things different here at Spencer Lawn Care, guys. We just don't give you just tips and tricks. You get our daily life, you get some family stuff. We mix it up, a lot of different business stuff. And then you will get tips and tricks and things to, I guess, help better your business if you're even in it. Some people are just residential homeowners that watch. Some people aren't even in this industry that watch, but they can still find things that can help them in life or, other business avenues or this or that. Heard, not heard. Okay. Heard, not heard. Oh man, I have a John Deere 72-inch cuts great tractor mower. Sweet. Southern California. Hello, Tanya. How are the baby chicks? They're doing good. Chilling, Mike. Waiting on you to get here. I heard you're en route 45 minutes out. Weather's great. Today was an absolutely beautiful day. We got about 83, 85, but there was a slight breeze. Just a great, beautiful Ohio day. Have we thought about switching colors, me and TQ, for the day, just as a joke? We have. Yeah, we have. She wore green a couple weeks ago. I wore pink a long time ago. Having a Zuzu box truck, the commercial vehicle insurance is way more expensive than a truck and trailer. I'm sure dump truck is even more. Absolutely. The decision we were wanting to go to a dump trailer over the dump trailer setup, or a dump truck over the dump trailer setup, was simply just our overall imprint. So our square footage, we wanted to minimize it some, and just take up less space. What is the best advice for getting more clients? Advertise. I mean, advertise, advertise, advertise. Social media is your friend. There's so many companies that aren't even dabbling with social media. And I'm talking Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, you could just do little videos like, hey, hey guys, this Dr. Pepper, this is the best Dr. Pepper. I would choose this Dr. Pepper over the competitors because it has 27 flavors and is zero sugar. You can do the same thing with your lawn care business. Hi, I'm Spencer Lawn Care. We provide lawn care service to blank, 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 Ohio. We specialize in lawn care, landscaping, snow removal. If you need lawn care service at an affordable price and quality work, give us a call. Just simple little videos like that. Don't go on there like bashing your competitors or anything. Do good work, but utilize the social media, guys. If you can get a website it can take your business to the next level. Just make sure your business is ready to be at that next level, if you know what I'm saying. There's no point in getting all these customers if you can't service them, okay? Yeah, and everybody's going to deal with growing pains. You're going to deal with them as well. And you're going to have different kind of growing pains as well, things that you've never foreseen coming. Just keep going. Advertise, advertise, advertise. Make a menu with all of your services as well. Yeah, I mean, keep it simple. Don't try to have 50 million things you offer. I know that's kind of hard when you're first starting out because all you want to do is work and make money. but you really want to limit that thing down to maybe like 5 specialty services that you do. Because if you got 20 things on there, it's just going to be hard to keep up, especially once you get a good clientele. I mean, unless you have plans to really, really grow this thing into some major company, we don't have those plans. Never have, never will. Under 30 now, Mike said, my guy. The way the wife is driving, we'll be there in a couple minutes, though. Better tell her, slow down, Mike. Speed demon over here. Does Miley and Sean want to work in the family business when they're older? They haven't really showed much interest in it yet. So, they got a lot of growing to do. They'll have their own lives. If they want to be a part of it, they can be a part of it. If they choose not to be, as long as they're happy and healthy, I'll be a happy dad. Sean, what's your opinion on these companies spray painting the yards? I really don't have an opinion on it. If it can make them money and, there's want for those services, I mean, provide the services. That's what it comes down to. You're taking care of customers' needs, and they wouldn't be painting those lawns if the customers weren't wanting it. So in our area, I don't think it's really going to catch on much just because, we'll hit droughts, but we'll bounce back. Down south, it might be something that's a little more popular. But other than that, I don't know. I don't got anything negative to say about it or plus to say about it. Midway Maine's in the house. Dr. Pepper's about to be a sponsor. Honestly, I don't drink much diet soda at all. I wanted something other than coffee, and my coffee's empty, so it was a quick grab. I gotta wait on Mike to get here. We'll drink a couple gallons of coffee. But I barely drink diet. I'm not really honestly a fan of it. How do you handle a customer that no matter what you do, they can't be pleased? They would just no longer be a customer of Spencer Lawn Care. Move on, be happier. Life's too short to deal with people. And, if they're just not happy no matter what you're doing, I would be gone quicker than they could flick a switch. Just that's my personal opinion. 97 here right now. Feels like 107. Whew. That is hot. People like bundles, Valerie said. Bundle 2 or 3 services together at a good price, and people will jump on it. Yeah, I mean, you down south, they pretty much have to include like hedge trimming into their lawn care service. Up here, that's just not something that we do. But it also lets you know that every area is different. Like down south, Florida, those kind of places, you're not going to compete, unless you're adding hedge trimming into your services. Because that stuff's like the humidity and stuff down there, it's just crazy. Grass Cutter Palmer said he's back, or she's back. I have a Cub Cadet with the V-twin. Stopped working with only 47 hours on it. Can't help with warranty at all. Adam, that's unfortunate. If you bought a Cub Cadet and the engine stopped running at 47 hours and you can't get any help, that's a tough one, Adam. That's why I suggest people, the dealership, find a good dealership, because if you do have an issue, which issues happen, you need to have those issues resolved, and a good dealership is going to get those issues resolved. Ben feels the first name I'm not sure what you're referring to. I sort of already knew that, just wondering for like an email or something. Seriously though, thanks for all the help. I'm not sure, Ben, what you're referring to. I don't, maybe I answered your question. Let me scroll back here real quick. Oh. I'm not sure. Life's a Party, Spencer Bash 2022. Stay tuned. ARN Green Care said, right, fire those impossible customers. Yeah, I mean, like I said, life's too short. No reason to deal with somebody that you're not going to be able to make happy. There are definitely more fish in the sea. How do you price commercial lawns? I mean, everyone's different, but just do it the same way you do any property, you know. You got to look at how many obstacles there are, how much trimming there's going to be, how much mowing is there going to be, and then just break it down into your numbers, what work for you, make sure you're profiting, and give them a number. Do not underestimate trimming. I will say that. There could be retention ponds, fences, 100 trees on a piece of property. I've mowed residential properties, guys, over the years, and a half acre with 50 trees on it can take longer than to mow 5 acres with no trees on it. And you wouldn't think so, but you have to slow down every 10 feet to go around a tree or a stump or, you know, whatever. It's very, very time consuming compared to just running. That's where the crew cab is. Dealership? Question. I'm not sure what you're referring to. The crew cab? Or crew cab pickup truck? It's outside. I like trimming hedges. I don't think I'll ever stop doing those. Clean up some mulch. That's awesome. Yeah, if you enjoy it, do it. That's the thing. Everybody's different. And people ask a lot of times, you know, why does TQ do so much trimming? She enjoys trimming wholeheartedly, 100%. She enjoys trimming. I don't mind trimming, but she loves trimming. So if you love hedge trimming, do that. If you love washing cars, do that. You know, whatever makes you happy, do that in your life, guys. It doesn't matter about money, this and that. You know, just like yesterday, there was a comment. You know, somebody said if Toro offered you a battery mower and to pay you, you would be a battery pusher tomorrow. And I said, absolutely not. And I'll tell you guys 100%. Spencer Lawn Care, our brand, all of this is not for sale. Okay, 100%. I'll tell you that. That's not a knock on Toro. That's not a knock on battery equipment. That's not a knock on any brand. That's just us as Spencer Lawn Care and as a family, our morals and our values. We're not for sale, plain and simple. How do you find good help these days? It's hard. I mean, it is hard. It's hard to find good help. It's hard to keep good help. And simply, guys, I think we're in a new era. I was actually talking with Savannah the other day in the truck about this. And, you know, I know Cove had something to do with employees, you know, not wanting to come back into the market, but it goes way deeper than that. And I think it goes way deeper because now a lot of the younger generations, they've been brought up with this technology. Like even lawn care here on YouTube, you know, we have as an industry have taught people how to start these businesses and grow these businesses and created our own competition, honestly, with good intentions of helping people. With that being said, everything is on the internet now. Everything's on YouTube. College, they're even being hindered quite a bit from what's on YouTube and, you know, other platforms as well. Like, yeah, it goes way deeper than just any one or two things, I guess you could say. You know, why would somebody want to go work for a company, make $20 an hour, $30 an hour, whatever. I mean, I've heard of companies paying $45, $55 an hour and they can't keep people. So it's not the money anymore, guys. It's more or less your time, your happiness, and what you truly want to do. And how do you put a price tag on that stuff? I mean, seriously, I'll tell you 100%. When I started Spencer Lawn Care, it was because I was tired of dealing with other people telling me when to show up, when I could go home, which days of the week I was going to have off, how much I was going to get paid, and many other things. Okay. I was sick of it. So now I think you just have a lot more people that are like, hey, I'll be my own boss. There's so much more information. And I mean, you can sell anything on the internet now. You know how many companies have started just from like cups and stuff like this? Like there's literally moms out there right now, and I wholeheartedly love it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm knocking on these people whatsoever. They can stay home. These men can. I know a guy that makes hats just on the side, and he probably makes enough that he could legitimately quit his job. He hasn't, but he makes enough just off of hats on the side. A woman on her she's no longer on our softball team, but she was making custom Yeti mugs, okay, with like any design on it. Like say I wanted this design on the Yeti mug. She would engrave it at her house and then sell it. So she'd buy the Yeti mugs for $30, $40, whatever they are, engrave them, and then turn around and sell them for like $99. So she was making like $40 profit, $50 profit. I mean, if there is a want and you have a service to provide for that want or that need, you can sell anything now. I mean, anything. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. It's unbelievable. We are in a whole different time period right now. And I think it's being compiled as well from, when I was growing up, there was like home ec, like they taught you how to sew, they taught you how to cook, and they taught you how to take care of yourself. And then when we got into high school, they had like wood shop, welding, automotive, all these different trades and stuff like that. And now they're not pushing them so much. Even our local school here, yeah, they still have some of those things, but now they consider themselves a technical school. Okay. They're into technology and computers and phones, and you can do so much with these things. I mean, so much. It's unbelievable. Hence the YouTube channel. And, I just personally think we're in a different time period. It's going to take the world a time to catch up from what we've self-admittedly we've created. So I wish people nothing but the best, people that are crushing it out there, doing their own thing. I mean, it's cool, but there's also a downside to it. And that downside is it's hard to find employees. It is. And that's not just one area. That's not one spec. I know, heavy machine operators that can make easily $300,000 to $400,000 right now a year, and these guys, they're like, we can't keep anybody. I mean, it doesn't come down to the money always. Does the money have a big play? Absolutely. I've carried a gun in a business as a supervisor for under $9 an hour during my lifetime. Under $9 an hour. I could now with social media, I can make that in a matter of minutes. I mean, matter of minutes. But now it's just it's all crazy, man. It's insane. We're in some different times right now. No matter the money, that's true. Seems like the lesser I paid, the better the help. I don't even know. What's my opinion on moving cities and starting your company all over again? Any recommendations? I mean, you kind of already figured out what works, what doesn't work. I guess it's just getting into that new area and I guess grabbing your foothold, implementing yourself as a new service provider. You're going to have to do a lot of advertising to get out there. I would 100% go after the social media, start attacking your SEO, your search engine optimization on all your platforms, your website, every post you do on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything. Yeah, boy.
Mom told me to tell you our friends got off the exit.
Okay.
The news ones.
All right. So I'm going to wrap it up here in just 1 second. I figured Mike would chime in here and be like, hey, we're almost there or something. But yeah. Oops. Did I click out of that? Am I back? I think I almost. Sean Boy hitting the gritty. Yes, sir. I don't even know what the gritty is. What's the gritty, Sean? Is that the gritty?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Sean Boy about to flex on everybody. I don't even know, guys. He wanted these tennis shoes and we couldn't find them. Now, I'll say I'm not the biggest Nike fan, okay? But he was wanting these for school. Trying to show you guys there. He was wanting those for school,
But I got these.
but he got these instead. So he's happy.
They're still fire.
He said they're fire. Kids today, they talk in different terms. I kind of learn them after they say them 50 million times to me.
He's always like, "Wilson."
Get out of my face. These are the best of times, Lawn Commander said. Absolutely, guys. At the end of the day, things might not be great, but we have air in our lungs, the sun's shining. We can communicate still with one another openly as much as possible. Could things be better? Absolutely. Trimmer Queen said your cup is empty. Yes, it is, TQ. Yes, it is. But at the end of the day, if you have your health, there's a lot of people, guys, that are going through a lot worse than even on probably our worst day. You guys get what I'm saying. There's children out there fighting for their lives. There's adults out there fighting for their lives. And, there's a gnat or something in here. Just always know there's blessings in everything, like Sean eating a marshmallow right now. That's a blessing.
Mom said Michael was in there.
Okay. Well, I was just saying, I was going to lead up to Sean's eating a marshmallow. That's a blessing. There's some people out there that can't eat marshmallows. Their bodies can't digest them. They're allergic to whatever's in them. So, just know that we're all far blessed more than ever we could imagine. I've been to another country where I've seen true poverty, and it would make what we think here in our country is poverty look like a millionaire. I mean, 6-year-old, 7-year-old kids literally fending for their lives to eat every day, taking things, stealing things for survival, and, sleeping on the streets, and, cold, wet, dirty. And, here in America, we're still even blessed enough, even our poorest of poor, that we have, things and people that are willing to lend a helping hand. We have food assistance, healthcare for some folks, that are really, really struggling, and just the American spirit in general, and just being a good human being, not just an American, being a good human being and help taking care of one another, is a blessing in and of itself. Okay. My friends are here, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm glad we finished. I didn't mean to be somber whatsoever, but we're all very blessed. You have air in your lungs, sun shining. Tomorrow's a new day. Tonight's a new night. Do something productive. Be positive. Be a shining light to somebody. Call your mom. Call your dad, brother, sister. Go outside. Enjoy some time. That's what I'm about to do. I enjoyed an hour and 18 minutes with you guys. It's always a blessing to have you guys here. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.